And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First
and
pitch
now,
coming your way next.
Please welcome your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. And that's way high. And we're underway here this afternoon. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And singing, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Isaac Paredes, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
One down, base is empty.
Ball one.
Set down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Astros are down quietly, and now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Framber Valdez. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ryan Reynolds here. Outside with a breaking ball. Pham on at first. Nobody out.
Let's go, B-Ray.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Gamble makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Pulls that one foul.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
That one missing inside. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Stays alive. Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he got away with a mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
And down on strikes he goes. And that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1 scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Skeens back to work. That one at triple digits.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Yainer Diaz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One out, bases empty. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Misses inside. And it's 1-0.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Next offering is in the dirt. Out towards left center. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at PNC Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. And he deals. Just missed. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Billy Cook stands in now and watches strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. Ball one there. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
2 strikes.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that misses. Ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners at the corners, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. To Pena at second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left on base. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. That one down the line, and foul ball. One, 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Gone. That one felt good. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Here's Ben Gamble. That's outside. 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fly ball center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jake
Digging
Myers.
in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake Myers. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strikes him out with 100.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go
Leading off
to the
for the
last of the
Pirates,
third.
the
Here's the veteran shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Tommy
So the Pirates batting order
Pham.
turns over. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That's inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. And another ball. There's the strike, and it's 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Misses downstairs, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Reynolds. Flied to right his first time. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. That one missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And O'Neal is struck out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. This is Joey Bart. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike. Reynolds on second. McCutchen at first. 2 out of the inning.
Nope. Outside.
And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Isaac Paredes. First pitch, and he just misses. Paredes, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's a little high.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Oh, he hit him.
First base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Up next,
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Christian Walker.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. There's the strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. Pitches in for a strike. Going well.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. That misses, and it's 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3. Skeen says sit down. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Billy Cook.
First baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's too low. And 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it could surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And there's a ball. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Gonzalez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one fouled hard the other way. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. He hit into a double play his first time up. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, grounded out his first time up. And downstairs.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
On the corner for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. McCormick sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Skeens back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now Chas McCormick. He's already homered here in this one. That one fouled off. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, the bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. McCormick stands at first with 1 out. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
That one outside. Now 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
So up next, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. At the plate, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one.
Cruz.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Here's McCutcheon.
Picked up an
Now
RBI in his last at bat.
designated hitter,
Still their only run of the game so far.
McCutchen.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So that
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Pirates leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the
Leading
top
off
of the
is
sixth.
Houston.
And
Center
stepping in
fielder,
for the
Jake
Astros,
Myers.
Jake Myers. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Astros need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Grounds one to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Now one gone at the top of the
Now
sixth.
batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve now at the plate, has grounded out a couple of times. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Next
2-0.
offering way off the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
One down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Cruz sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Isaac
And next to hit
Paredes.
for Houston, Isaac Paredes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied 1-1. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu getting loose out there. Scott getting cranked up as well. That one missed. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Billy Cook.
Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Not even close there. And now 2-0.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
There's a strike.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nick Gonzalez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Nick Gonzalez.
And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
And that's a little bit high. Now 2-0. Out to short. Gloves it on the dive. Throw to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the
Number
Astros,
63.
Caleb Ort.
Caleb Ort.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, 2 outs. Up next for the Pirates, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Late swing, fouled off. Up the middle. Flips it behind his back. On the money. Nice play.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Fouled off. He was late. That's in there. 0-2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dennis Santana loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Holderman also getting ready. Strike three. Scheme sends her packing.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a rocket out to left. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Or 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Just missed. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In there. And so now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting left.
B-Ray coming to the plate now.
Reynolds.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wastes no time there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That misses, and that's ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the sweeper misses. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Really important at bat coming up now.
Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. The pitch to McCutcheon. To short, could be 2. Over to Altuve. To Walker, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dennis
Now
Santana.
pitching for the Pirates. Number
Jeremy
60,
Pena digs in now.
Dennis Santana.
The shortstop takes the ball. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Left fielder, Chaz McCormick.
And now here is Chaz McCormick. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Ben Gamble up next for the Astros. Swinging a foul straight back. That one inside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. That one's gotta feel good. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. And that drops in for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. That ends the frame. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Brian
pitching for
Abreu.
Houston.
These are the spots
Number
relievers
52.
really make a name for themselves.
Brian
Late
Abreu.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Here's Joey
Pirates.
Bart now.
Catcher,
1 for 3.
Joey Bart.
Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Josh Hader, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Dubon should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Billy Cook, the next
Cook.
Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that misses. And that is ball 1. The Pirates down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency
ball,
to chase out
2
of the
strikes.
zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hey, you got this.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Walker settles under this one. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking
Now
ball right
batting,
there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. That's out to center field. Dubon. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back.
For
It's the top of the
Pirates.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound. Carmen
50.
Majinski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a
Majinski.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third
Leading
baseman,
off for Houston,
Isaac
third
Paredes.
baseman,
0 for
Isaac
3 in
Paredes.
this one. Slice down the right side. Here's your 1. Just
that pitch is
missed. looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Just missed. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And there's a ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ferguson getting loose as well. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Reynolds makes the play, and there's two away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian
Two down,
Walker.
base is empty. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's downstairs. Ball one. And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Misses inside, and that's ball 3. Yainer Diaz in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the
Now
bat
batting,
off his shoulder
catcher,
the entire
Yainer
at bat.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1 cut out and missed 96 with that fastball. Walker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside. And now 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. And that one hit to first, and that goes foul. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one blasted deep to right. Pham raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 3 and the Pirates 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pirates.
Key Brian Hayes now at the plate.
Brian Hayes.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And there's a strike.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
1 down, base is empty.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And ball 1. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The Pirates trailing by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one out to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's Tommy Pham. Late swing fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball still 0-2. And that one missing low.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting left fielder.
And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. Known for his late inning heroics.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. Ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.